Hey guys, it's Nicholas Petronic here. As you can see, I am in a Boeing 747-400 British Airways, and today's video is going to be on strobe lights. I'm at Los Angeles International, holding short of 25 right. And before we continue, I'm going to briefly explain a couple of the lights that you see on this aircraft. Right there on the wingtip, that red light, and then also on the other wingtip, that green light. Those are the navigation lights. And then this flashing red light right here up top is the beacon light. Also happens to be on the bottom as well. Real quick, I'm going to turn on the landing lights to show you where those are at. You can see they're right there. And then also the strobe lights to show you where they are at. As you can see, those are on the wingtips. Now, I've noticed a lot of pilots seem to not have an understanding of when strobe lights are required to be in use and when they are not supposed to be in use. Now, the FAA does have a recommendation called Operation Lights On, where they recommend you use strobes when it is safe to do so during inclement weather. The FAA does reference these lights as anti-collision lights. And the reason being is because, well, they prevent collisions. Anyways, getting started. Like I mentioned, we're holding short runway 25 right at Los Angeles. And I would, as you can see, I have my strobe lights off. I would call over to ATC. I use call sign Speedbird 5. It would go something like this. Los Angeles Tower. This is Speedbird 7, ready for takeoff, runway 25 right, request to remain in the pattern. At which point ATC would clear me, Speedbird 7, clear for takeoff, make left traffic. Something along those lines. At which point I would start my roll onto the runway. I know in real life you'd be able to do it faster, but this is so we have ample time to turn on our strobe and landing lights. So we're crossing that hold short line. We want to turn on strobe and landing lights because while you are on an active runway, they are required to be in use, and we would line up and then subsequently take off. Now, your landing lights do come off at 10,000 feet. However, your strobes stay on during the entire flight. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and quickly taxi to the other end of the runway, just to kind of show you what it would be like for landing when these strobe lights come off. So, I'll do about 75. We'll hold this speed. And we'll say about right here, we throw on the spoilers, throw on the brakes, a little bit of reverse thrust. As you can see, we are slowing down. We'll turn off those brakes, we'll shut off those spoilers, and as we are exiting the runway, ATC by now will have given us command when able turn right and contact ground when on the taxiway. I'm going to slow down just a little bit more. And then once we get past this hold short line, I'm going to come to complete stop, turn off those strobe lights and landing lights, and then we would contact ground and request to taxi to parking. So, just to recap, we turn on strobes when we are crossing the hold short line to enter the runway, and we turn off strobes while crossing the hold short line exiting the runway. When you are taxiing to and from the gate, you should not have your strobe lights on. I hope this helps you guys have a better understanding of when and when not to use your strobe lights and or landing lights. And I will see you guys next time. Be sure to give this video a like. If you want, subscribe, because there's going to be more training videos to come. Also, I don't know where I was going with that. But yeah, see you guys next time.